Sabel, naka-live.
혹시 그냥 딸 거죠? 네. 네. 혹시 모르니까 끊어서 사람마다 끊어서 하면은 만약에 우리가 진짜 매니저가 차이가 안 터지면 송출해야 하는데 다 송출을 못할 수 있는 경우가 있어요. 우리나라 사람이라도
Gusto kasi ganito. Baka magulat sila kasi advice na rin yung na meron tayo sa
Okay.
Pero pwede naman sandito sa assistance.
Yeah, sige.
Baka maala sila.
Yeah.
Baka meron maganda. Tapos makitingin sa camera. Line 4 na lang.
lang kami. Serval lang eh. Lugi kami. Hindi pa rin ako yun.
Okay, guys, we're almost ready to start. Can everyone please take their seats? I will start in a few minutes. Thank you.
Bigay na ko ang picture eh. Alin? Hindi mamaya siguro. Ayoko lang kasama ko. I want some soju. What? Later. Don't try Rico. Rico? You think soju is a good drink? My guy. Did you ever drunk? No.
Of course. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
We have to practice with Steve.
Okay, Steve, yeah. He told me he wants to drink last night. I asked him. "Do you think so?" That's the way he told me.
Yes. After the game.
Yeah, after the game. I think it was
그냥 막 시작 오니까
something like Bell. Bell
Yes.
something else. Which one to
이렇게 좀
Oh yeah. I'll let you try. So Tuong is taking a picture. But do you think he is able to upload it? Like on time, in real time. So is there any way that we can help?
What do you use?
Because the journalists, they are writing these articles. They need the pictures
Thank you.
right away. So just 5 pictures should be fine. Select them as well. And then we have to upload on the
Maybe we can ask him first.
yeah.
So, you know.
When Fulham was here, can you
Yep.
talk to me about it? I shared the link with you.
Yeah.
I shared this link to the journalists.
Sabihin natin muna kayo.
마인드가 문제인 것 같은데 혹시나 해서
Before we start, we'd like to remind everyone to please put your phone on silent mode. Once again, if you can please put your phone on silent mode. Thank you.
Bro. Okay na po.
Why do we play? Why do we dare to make a game mean so much? Why do we dream of being champions? Only to fail. To fail again. Why do we cry? Win or lose? Why do we put in the work? For the fans? For the money? For each other? We don't just play. We fight to see who wins. To see each other united by rivalry. Because everyone dreams of a trophy. But there's only one champion of Asia. And only one arena where the best compete. So we're fighting for our place in history. Because champions are forever. Because trophies are forever. And pride lives forever too. So let the games begin. EASL, where champions clash.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the EASL Final Four opening press conference. And to our guest from overseas, mabuhay, and welcome to the Philippines. My name is Mara Aquino, your host and moderator for this morning's press conference. So today, we have some of the best basketball players that are ready to share their insights and experiences with you. So we encourage our friends from the media to capture this moment, seize the opportunity, ask those questions so you may inspire, inform, and unite our fans all across the globe. So before we start, I'd like to do a quick rundown of how our press conference is going to go for today. It'll be divided into two portions. The first half will have our English-speaking media ask the questions, and in the second half, at around 11:30 a.m., we'll be divided into three separate portions. And that'll be for our Chinese-speaking media, our Japanese-speaking media, and our Korean-speaking media. Our players will be then split into each language zones, where they'll be interviewed separately for 10 minutes. Now, quick note is that the Chiba Jets team will not be present for this morning's press conference. They had a domestic B-League game yesterday, so they'll be arriving later on today. And now, without further ado, to tip off the EASL Final Four 2024 opening press conference, let's welcome right on stage East Asia Super League Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Henry Parents.
Thank you all very much, and thank you all very much for being here. On behalf of East Asia Super League, and on behalf of all of our staff, we welcome you to the East Asia Super League Final Four 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, we couldn't be more excited about the competitions in the days ahead. It is really a historic moment for Asian basketball. We believe that in 10, 20, 30 years, basketball fans across Asia will still be talking about who won the East Asia Super League 2024 here in Cebu. Whoever claims the title this week will go down in history. All of us in Asian basketball want the game, the teams, the leagues, the players to grow, to be bigger, and to get stronger. We look to the global basketball space, and we see how the game can become right with the strong investment and the right structure. The crowds, the arenas, the teams, these can all get so much better and bigger in Asia too. We think ESL is one of the leaders of this journey towards that bigger, brighter future for basketball in Asia. And we're incredibly excited to have you along to witness this and obviously enjoy and be part of that story. ESL couldn't have gotten here today without support from some of our partners and our stakeholders, so I would like to thank all of them individually here. I would like to thank all of you in the media, obviously, for covering us this season. It's truly been a blessing, so really thank you very much, and thank you very much for being here on this special event, the Final Four. We would like to thank FIBA very much for their continued support and vision in creating a united East Asian Super League. We'd like to thank the B-League. We would like to thank the KBL. We would like to thank the P+ League. We would like to thank the KBL and the P+ League and the PBA, of course. We'd like to thank our sponsors, who you can see on our backdrop here. They've created an amazing event for us here in Cebu, and obviously our broadcast partners so that our fans across the region can view the incredible competitions that you will be seeing very shortly. Last but not least, I'd like to thank all of you fans out there who are going to be enjoying this incredible matchup over this next weekend. It's really going to be a special experience. So, ESL's audience, our live broadcast across all of our digital and social media has grown incredibly rapidly just from the start of the season 5 months ago. We expect that to continue to grow going into the Final Four. Before I finish, let me acknowledge and give thanks to our hosts here at ESL Final Four 2024. That includes the Lapu-lapu city government, Mayor Chan, for the huge amount of support he's given us, and obviously the beautiful resort here at Dusit, Thani, where all of us are being hosted and experiencing the wonderful hospitality, generosity, and culture of the Philippines here. So, the Philippines' passion for basketball is one of the most important engines of growth in basketball in this part of the region. All of you will experience that here with the incredible fans, both at the Lapu-lapu Arena, but also across the different hotels and experiences that you'll share throughout this event. So to finish, I wish you all a wonderful weekend at the Final Four. One thing we know for certain is that these guys that are going to come on stage very shortly are here to play, they're here to win. And you are going to see some intense competition. We've seen this all season long. So without further ado, I want to say thank you very much, and may the best team win.
Another round of applause for Mr. Henry. Thank you so much. And we're thrilled to have this event here in the Philippines. Now I'd like to invite our star players to please come up on stage in front of your name. First we have Anyang Chungkwanjang Red Boosters, Renz Abando. SK Knights, Oh Chae-hyun. And from New Taipei Kings, Joseph Lin. Hello, gentlemen. It's nice to have you here. So first, let's start off with Renz Abando. So while our media is prepping for their questions, how about I start first? Renz, welcome back. And now you're representing two countries. First is Korea, your team, and the Philippines. So how does it feel to finally have the first ever Final Four of EASL here in the Philippines, and you're playing in front of your countrymen?
If I speak Tagalog?
Of course, I'll try to translate for you.
Siyempre, sobrang happy ko kasi may chance ulit ako na i-represent yung team ko sa Korea, and siyempre, i-represent din yung Pilipinas, and sobrang excited din ako kasi yun nga, Cebu gaganapin dito sa Pilipinas, so talagang ready ko yung katawan ko, and gusto ko mag-recover agad para makapagbigay ng saya sa Pilipinas.
Renz is really happy that he's able to represent both Korea and Philippines. He's thrilled to have it here in the Philippines, here in Cebu, and he's preparing his body to recover so that he can play. Thank you so much, Renz. Now, this one is for SK Knights, Oh Chae-hyun. So how's your squad feeling right now? How confident are you in taking home the championship?
일단 ESL 경기 자체가 연명 선수가 2명이 뛰는 경기고, 일단 자국 리그에서는 1명만 뛰기 때문에 좀 준비 기간이 많지는 않았지만 저희가 연명이랑 함께한 지가 한 3, 4년 되고 있는 상황이어서 크게 준비 없이도 모두 자신감 넘치고 있고, 저 또한 최근 경기력이 많이 좋아진 걸 느끼고 있는 부분이어서 좀 이 경기에서도 상당한 기대를 가지고 지금 참가하게 되었습니다.
In KBL, we only allowed to play one importer at one time, but the EASL allowing two importers playing at the same quarters. And but the good thing is, basically, we didn't have that much time to work out together. But the good thing is, like, we are two imported players. I've been here for like 4 or 5 years together, so we know each other very well, and we're very confident. And also, personally, my game is going really well at this moment too. So like my confidence is going well also. So I think we're going to have a higher expectation on this final tournament.
Thank you so much, and a lot of people are looking forward to seeing you play. Now this one is for Joseph Lin of New Taipei Kings. Now this isn't the first time that your team has been here in the Philippines, and even before you've had a huge support from the Filipino crowd. When you found out that the Final Four will be held here in Cebu, back in the Philippines, what was the first thought that came into your mind, and what are you looking forward to the most?
Well, actually, I've never been to Cebu before, but it's just cool because Philippines has such a rich basketball culture. So these games will definitely be filled with a lot of energy. So I'm definitely excited for that.
And we have a lot of islands. I hope you guys get to stay so you can explore the beautiful country that we have. Thank you so much. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the Chiba Jets team will not be present for this morning's press conference, but we have prepared a special video for you. The captain of the Japan national team has recorded a message. Let's hear from Yuki Takashi.
していきますね。まず一つ目の質問です。千葉ジェッツが東アジアチャンピオンタイトルをかけて初のEASLファイナルをに出場することの意味を
はい、まあ B リーグをね、代表して今大会出場させていただいているので、まあ本当にまた嬉しかったです。はい、ここまでまずこれだけね、すごく嬉しく思って2つあってしたいなと思います。
では2つ目の質問です。千葉ジェッツはグループステージで全勝という素晴らしい結果を残しましたが、グループステージで最も印象に残った瞬間はどうでしょうか。
グループステージのやっぱり最終戦で西村邦夫選手が何本か忘れましたけど、スリーポイント、それしか覚えてないですくらい印象に残っています。
で最後の質問です。千葉ジェッツが3月に勝ち抜いて、3月10日に EASL チャンピオンになる自信のほどはどうでしょうか。
はい、もちろんありますし、リーグ戦最中から海外に行ったりとスケジュールをがありましたが、かなり毎試合モチベーション高くやってきたので、この試合、勝って優勝できたらいいなと思います。頑張ります。
Thank you so much for Chiba Jets for sending that video. They'll be arriving later on today, so don't worry, you guys have lots of chance to interview the team during practice and the game itself. Now I'd like to open the floor to our friends from the media. For our English-speaking media, if you have any questions, please raise your hand and a mic will be handed to you. There you go. If you can stand up and please state your name, your publication, and your question.
So good morning everyone, I'm Mon from basketballnews.com. So my question is, for a team that plays international basketball in a foreign land with foreign fans, so obviously people here have a different perception of how the game is played. So I have two questions. First is, describe how your team plays and how your team approaches the game with your own play style. And second, why it will be exciting and interesting for the people here in Cebu to watch.
Is there someone that you want to direct your question to?
If possible, can you direct to all three players?
To all three players. So how about we start off with Dusit?
I would say our play style is fast and pretty open court. We use dynamic guards a lot and rely on spacing. What was your second question?
Why it will be exciting and interesting for the people here in Cebu to watch?
I guess just to see that our organization is a mix of American culture and Taiwan culture. So I think our play style also reflects that.
How about you, Rans?
I think same with the Taipei. We're also fast and ball movement and spacing.
All right, thank you. Chaehyun?
일단 저희 팀 일단 장점 자체가 뭐 압박 수비를 이용해서 이제 상대의 실책을 유발하고 그리고 이제 그 실책을 통해서 속공으로 나가는 게 저희 팀의 장점인 것 같고, 그다음에 탄탄한 용병들이 일단 있는 것도 많은 분들이 아시는 것처럼 저희 팀 장점인 것 같고, 그다음에 일단 4강전을 저희 정관장 이 팀수랑 같이 붙게 되는데 따로 크게 준비할 거 없이 늘 같이 붙던 팀이고, 최근 몇 년간 가장 많이 붙었던 팀이 정관장이기 때문에 서로 너무 잘 알고 있어서 그냥 누가 좀 더 경기에 집중하고 누가 좀 더 간절함에 따라 이제 좀 경기 승패가 많이 나뉠 것 같고, 또 한국 매치가 여기서도 처음 하는 것 같은데 그런 부분에서도 여기 세부 팬분들께서도 좀 흥미있게 보면 더 재밌을 것 같습니다.
Our team main strength is fast-paced basketball, which requires the rebound and also the press on the defense to force a turnover and push it to the other side. That's how we both play the game. Also, we have a great American duos that can help the team to win. And for Final Four starting, we play the Red Boosters, which is our, we've been playing for a really long time, and we know each other really well. And I guess that we're just a matter of how we focus more on the desperate of the court down there. I think that that will be the point that the Cebu fan enjoy the game from there.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Mon, for asking that question. If you can stand up, please state your name, your publication, and your question.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Glenn Mark Antonio from the BC Bulls, the European League. So I'm covering this for the weekend. Congratulations, first of all, to the organizers. We're really excited serving. Is it possible to ask a question to the EASL CEO Henry Terence, or just the players? I would be able to. Okay. So okay. A quick question. So the league's goal is to be one of the top leagues in Asia by 2025. And ahead of this weekend's big clash with all of the 4 teams, are we looking at more teams to be invited for 2025 outside of the current participants?
I think we're going to take a measured approach in terms of how we expand the season schedule for next season is set. But obviously our ambition is to go from 8 to 16 teams, and that will include new geographies and new club leagues. But obviously, just including the geographies we cover, Greater China, Korea, Japan, Philippines, there's a huge amount of development to do, there's a huge amount of expansion for us to do. And really, that's where the top basketball talent is right now in Asia. So our focus right now is really developing that, expanding that, and deepening both our penetration on the social, on the media, our partnerships, and our engagement with our fans. So this is the beginning. 2025, you're going to see a much more mature and a much more sort of aggressive strategy into expanding that. But yes, we will be expanding our presence and the leagues and club level we participate. So hold for that in terms of our announcements, but that's our vision and plans going forward.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you so much. Pinkinita Hansen? Right at the front. There you go.
This is for Jason Poe, if I may. The roster includes 2 key players from the national team. Kim Sun-hyung, but he played only 3 games in the EASL. And also Young Jung-an played only 1 game. Are we going to expect both these players to play extensively in the Final Four? Thank you.
일단 선영이 형은 지금 부상 때문에 참여를 하지 못해서 이번 대회에서는 좀 보기 힘들 것 같고 영준이 형 같은 경우는 한 경기를 뛰었지만 정말 팀에서 차지하는 비중이 용병 다음으로 큰 이제 역할을 하고 있어서 정말 저희로서는 정말 큰 힘이 되는 것 같고 또 선영이 형 역할 역시 저희 팀에서 영준이 형도 저렇게 크기 때문에 그 역할을 지금 제가 대신하고 있는 상황에서 좀 책임감도 많이 느끼고 있지만 또 선영이 형은 선영이 형만의 장점이 있고 저는 저만의 장점이 있기 때문에 또 최근에 SK 경기력이 이제 많이 좋아지고 있는 상황에서 이제 저희끼리 좀 더 손발도 잘 맞추고 또 다 같이 좀 의기투합하면 충분히 좋은 경기력으로 이제 승리할 수 있지 않을까 이렇게 생각하고 있습니다.
Both players have been taking a very big portion of the team, and unfortunately, that Son Young Kim is still under a rehab situation, so he won't be present himself in this tournament. But An Young-jun, he'll be here, but he only played 1 game, but he taking a big portion of the team at this moment too, and also he would probably right after the import support that he might be the 3rd guy scoring of the team and help the team there. So we're expecting a lot of things from him. And again, that Son Young is not here, but Oh Jae-hyun said I'm a little different style of the player than Son, but still Son has a lot of things to do on helping the team there. But I think the whole team have to play together, cover his spot there, and try to win the game with it.
Thank you very much. The floor is still open.
Hi, I'm Xu Jiang from Video Lab, and I got a question for Joseph. And you're gonna play against Jets, and who is undefeated in the group stage. So what do you think is the key to get a W? And do you think how important do you think that you'll get to Ash?
Yeah, I mean, they're 6-0, undefeated. We know they're a very, very good team. I think to beat them, we have to start with number 2. He's kind of the head of the snake. So we have to do our best to contain him and also just play our brand of basketball and just play extremely hard.
Thank you. The gentleman on the second section.
Jonas Tarato from the Philippine League, where these 4 friends friends, looking back Sunday, kumusta yung pagbalik mo, how's your recovery, and especially your journey in getting back to playing basketball again. Also your thoughts on playing here in Cebu for the Final Four.
First, yung journey is mahirap pero kailangan i-overcome. Kaya nga, nung nakabalik ako, nung una nag-doubt pa ako sa sarili ko kasi isang beses lang ata ako nakipag-scrimmage sa team namin bago ako naglaro talaga ng game. And then, sobrang happy ko kasi tinulungan ako ng trainers para makabalik. And right now, okay naman and sobrang happy lang talaga ako sa nakabalik na.
In the beginning, he doubted himself because he only had one day to do practice. Just 1-5-1-5 swimming. So he doubted himself when he came back, but his recovery right now is going well, and he's really excited to be able to have this tournament here. All right, thank you so much. The floor is still open for our English-speaking media. The gentleman right at the front.
To Renz and you know, we all know Anyang and Soles Cayman's battle for the Champions League crown last year. Your thoughts about meeting again this time, but in the semifinals?
For me, feeling ko mahirap, pero actually lahat naman ng bagay mahirap, so kailangan ready kami. Kahit nga tagal kong hindi nakapaglaro, pero ngayon gusto lang talaga namin manalo, so talagang pipilitin namin manalo kahit sa.
He says it's hard, but all things are hard. And now they're going to be trying their best to be able to win.
일단 저희가 KBL 리그에서도 작년에 챔피언에서도 패했었고 EASL에서도 결승에서 패를 해서 지금 10개 구단 중에서 KGC를 가장 만나면 더 불타오르고 더 이렇게 열심히 하려는 모습이 다들 있는데 이번에 4강에서 맞붙었을 때도 뭐 객관적인 전력에서 저희가 앞선다 생각하고 저희가 방심만 하지 않고 모든 선수들이 최선을 다해서 지금 준비를 하고 있기 때문에 뭐 이기고 있다고 안주하지 않고 뭐 지고 있다고 포기하지 않고 최선을 다해서 승리에만 지금 생각을 하고 있는 생각할 수 있도록 지금 모든 경기에 지금 임하려고 하고 있습니다.
Not just the ESL, the last season, Red Booster and us are playing through the final, the Champions League Game 7. And they're a very competitive team down there, and also basically, I mean, we're playing the semi-final right now, but since we know each other really well, then all we have is we have to do extra focus and concentrate, just make sure that we just take game by game, and then we're going to get a great chance to win the game.
Thank you. One more, sure.
To Joseph. Joseph, your thoughts of playing alongside with your brother and probably winning a championship together.
Yeah, this is the first time that we've ever been on a professional stage together, so definitely very excited. So our goal this year is definitely to win 2 championships, hopefully, and that would be the dream come true for us.
Thank you. Now your last chance for our English-speaking media. The lady at the back.
And 日本から来たインフルエンサーのスミポンです。皆さんに2つ質問をさせてください。千葉ジェッツというチームはどのように見てますか？と千葉ジェッツの選手で注目している選手はどの選手ですかということを聞きたいです。
Hi, I'm Sumipong, influencer from Japan. I would like to do 2 questions for all players. First question is, could you tell us about the impression of Chiba Jets? And the second question is, who do you think is the most important player of Chiba Jets and why? Thank you.
Renz?
First impression about Chiba Jets, I think we are a tough team and good team because they have Togashi. That's my impression, but I think their main, the most important player in the team is, I think, it's Togashi and their imports.
Chang-yeon?
일단 ESL 경기에서 유일하게 패가 없는 팀이고 저희 팀 역시 가장 경계되는 팀이 지바이처럼 지금 생각하고 있고 그 중에서도 토가시 유키 선수가 가장 키플레이어라고 생각해요. 그래서 저랑 매치업이 될 가능성이 가장 높은데 제가 토가시 유키를 얼마나 제어하고 밀리지 않냐에 따라서 또 승패가 좌지우지할 것 같아가지고 되게 토가시 유키 선수에 대해서 많이 보고 지금 준비하고 있습니다.
I think the Chiba Jets is the only team that got undefeated of the EASL tournament, and so they're a very strong team. And but their main player should be the Yuki Togashi. I guess he's the one, the leader of the team. And also, I play the same position with him. So that if we go to finals, we might have a chance to match with him down there. So where I'm very doing a good preparation on him, watching the game, and hopefully we can meet in the finals.
Thank you. And Joseph?
Pretty much the same as the other two. They're the only undefeated team in the league. And obviously their point guard Togashi is a national team player and very, very good.
Thank you. Now, final question for our English-speaking media. Going once? Okay, another question for you.
To Joseph. Joseph, the new Taipei Kings arrived here earlier and Chiba Jets will only arrive later in the afternoon. So do you think being acclimatized here earlier would be to your advantage?
Yes, I think it does help us a little bit because every time we played regular season, we arrived the day before, so that was pretty tiring. So it's nice not to be able to do that this time.
Thank you very much. Now I'll just give 5 more seconds if any of our English-speaking media would like to ask the question. There you go.
Good morning. Ruben Terrato from Spain. This question is for Renz. Renz, coming off an injury, after nung injury ba, parang may nagbago ba sa style of play mo? Was there a change in your style of play? Mas maingat ka ba ngayon or we expect the same Renz Abanda that you've been used to since you were playing in college?
I think ngayon mas maingat lang, pero wala namang pinagbago, still same pa rin.
After the injury now he's more careful, but nothing has changed and everything is still the same. Son, right at the front.
Thank you for this last chance. This is for Joseph. I noticed in your roster that you have 3 American imports, Mitchell, Aniquin, and Manigold. Are they going to, on all of them, will they be options for you to play? I know you can only play 2 at a time, but is Mitchell also with you here in Cebu?
Tony is not with us. The others are available.
Okay. Just a question about Manigold. He had a quadruple double in the Plus League last year. How important a player is he? Not not just in terms of being an import and his playing skills, but also in his ability to motivate you guys to play at his level?
He's definitely one of our leaders. He does everything on the court, so he can help with scoring, he can help with playmaking, and his defensive ability is obviously, I would say, his strongest suit. So he definitely does everything for us.
Thank you for that question. Final chance for English-speaking media. All right, now we're gonna go on to the second portion of our press conference. We're gonna be dividing our 3 players in 3 different language stations where you'll have 10 minutes to interview them individually. For our English-speaking media, you're invited to stay if you'd like to record. However, we'll ask you to please respect each language stations because you can only ask a question in those language. Otherwise, if you feel satisfied, you may go right outside for refreshments and we'll all have lunch together at Trade Winds at 12:30 p.m. And also, you'll have lots of chances to interview our players as well during practice and the games themselves. So thank you very much to our English-speaking media. And now, for the first 10 minutes, we'll have Joseph Lin of New Taipei Kings at the Chinese-speaking station. Jake Yuno of SK Knights at the Japanese-speaking station. And Renz Abando of Chungkwonjang Red Boosters at the Korean-speaking station.